Hello. Our project brief has been mainly focused on responding to the Council's plans of potentially pedestrianising St Mark's Road located in Easton, Bristol. Our clients at Bristol Sweetmart have highlighted the issues this would cause for them as a business and asked us to come up with some alternative ideas to pedestrianisation. From speaking to a number of key stakeholders in the area, it was clear that there was a great divide between those who would like the area to be pedestrianised and those who feel it should be left as it is. As a team of architecture master students, our aim was to investigate and come up with a compromise.
St Mark's Road was voted the greatest street in the United Kingdom at the 2020 Urbanism Awards, which is largely a result of its highly diverse community and local businesses. The street has hosted many community-led events such as the Grand Iftar and is believed by some to be the heart of Easton. All shops in the area are locally based and heavily dependent on local trade. With the street earmarked as part of the pedestrianisation scheme set out by Bristol City Council, there are potential difficulties for local businesses, one of which being access for delivery vehicles. This could in turn cause the local businesses to be forced out of the area, which would likely lead to the decline of St Mark's Road. Despite its positive impact on the local and wider area, the street has somewhat been neglected and needs an upgrade to the infrastructure to bring it up to current standards. Our brief has mainly been focused on providing alternatives to the potential pedestrianisation of the area. However, we have highlighted several other ways in which the street can be improved to meet modern standards and become more economically viable. Our proposal is focused on providing a shared space to St Mark's Road. Typically, places are designed with vehicles as the priority, with road signs and road markings. This isolates drivers from their environment, making them less aware of their surroundings. This can lead to increased car speeds and a less safe space for pedestrians. By removing these markings and creating a universal space that blurs the boundaries between car and foot traffic, a space is created where drivers become more aware of their surroundings. This is nothing new. There are places in the world which still use this type of road layout, such as Norrköping in Sweden.
The term shared space was made commonplace by the late Benjamin Hamilton Bailey, a British architect and a planner who saw the mutual benefits of mixing pedestrian and vehicular traffic. Below are a few examples of successful shared space projects from across the UK, which we aim to use as precedents for our proposals of St Mark's Road. These examples are successful because a space is created where drivers need to be more aware of their surroundings. By introducing shared space on St Mark's Road, the design of the street encourages low-speed driving. With a consistent paving treatment along the street, the relationship of the movement changes completely. We invite pedestrians to move freely over the entire area, giving them priority but also welcoming the cars. This creates an instinctive understanding between pedestrians and the driver.
In this montage, we can see a vision of how St Mark's Road can operate as a shared space where pedestrians are encouraged to dominate the street, while cars become no longer the priority, for that a new relationship has been established where it no longer must be one or the other. It can be a shared space. The shared space will help make St Mark's Road more sustainable and achieve the UN Development Goals for Sustainable Cities and Communities, as the space encourages low-speed driving, inclusivity, and safety. The design allows the community and businesses to come together by strengthening access between one another. It could contribute to local and wider economies. Here you can see our initial proposal for the street. In this design, many diagonal cobblestone strips have been included which act as a speed reduction method. Pedestrians will be able to cross the street wherever they please, for that the vehicles going through have been made aware that they are in a shared space where they must respect others. There are tactile strips lining the areas in which cars can drive to assist the visually impaired, and the materials used in this proposal are locally sourced, widely available, and very durable.
When working at the St Mark's community kiosk, we received a lot of valuable comments from the members of the public who came in to discuss our proposals. Some of the comments which kept being raised can be seen here. This included the issues for parents with young children who may run out in front of moving traffic, some issues with large lorries moving along the street, and the fact that the scheme does not yet address the rest of St Mark's Road. These points have been addressed in the future development part of our report and in the following proposal.
Following consultations, there were concerns with the monotone coloration of the previous proposal, with issues raised about young children not being able to differentiate between safe zones. To address those concerns, the following design was developed. This design clearly marks crossings to further assist the visually impaired. Another benefit of this proposal is that it allows for children to be told to stay in the safe zones. The concern we have with this proposal over the other, however, is that it begins to separate car and pedestrian zones again, neglecting the idea of shared space and potentially leading to faster driving speeds.
Parking is crucial to the survival of businesses, especially since there is no car park nearby that can accommodate for St Mark's Road's visitors. This diagram shows proposed shared space zone and the space available for parking on St Mark's Road and how we propose it to be used. The majority of the parking, which is in pink, is to have a 1 hour limit during business hours and so possibly till 6 p.m. Then in green we have 2 electric vehicle spaces further along the road. The purple marks 2 accessible parking, and finally on the far left an allocated bay for deliveries.
One of the suggestions was to add colour to the street to make it feel more vibrant. This drawing is another potential alternative where the street is painted to add colour and pattern to make the space more playful. However, the issue with this strategy is that if the street were to be painted, there would be a need for maintenance. Without a repaint and upkeep by the council, it could jeopardise the aesthetic appeal of the street once the paint begins to wear out. It has been noted that some residents felt improvements should be extended to the whole of St Mark's Road. The rest of the street experiences the same sort of issues in terms of maintenance and safety concerns. This map highlights the area currently addressed in our shared space proposal and the potential for further development zone, which would require further consultation with the concerned parties. Highlighted in red is an unused strip of road next to Stapleton Road Station. We see several potential uses in this site, such as off-street parking. Another potential use is for local businesses to set up seasonal market stalls to help support start-up businesses. St Mark's Church Tower is a landmark that can be seen from various points from the surrounding neighbourhoods. As it was suggested, we also believe that there is an opportunity to use the tower as a beacon by illuminating the windows. This would help increase awareness of St Mark's Road and make it easier for visitors to locate the street.
Considering the short timescale of this project, there were some proposals that we were not able to fully resolve and hope our successors might be able to investigate. During the short time we've worked on this project, it has gained a lot of traction with the locals. We hope that the project can continue to develop in the future and we look forward to ultimately seeing the results. Thank you for watching.